Hey everyone, just wanted to let y'all know that my physical copy of my graphic novel is now available to purchase on Amazon. There's also the ebook form, but it's finally done. I'm excited. Finally got the physical copy ready to go. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the links down in the descriptions, alright? Other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wicked Art. It's Wicked here, and we are on number 2 of drawing my top 5 favorite Marvel heroes. And again, as you can tell from the sketch, my number 2 favorite Marvel hero of all time is Nightcrawler. Between his powers of teleportation, the ability to blend in with shadows, summon little BAMP versions of himself, even his personality where he's just always so kind, and but at the same time he can be a pretty sick assassin if he needs to. Like, if y'all have not checked him out in the Age of Apocalypse, he is the complete antithesis or opposite of what he was in the mainline Marvel stuff. Like, he was a just killer assassin, but he is my number 2 of all time out of all of Marvel. I just love this character. I love his design. Everything about him is just my favorite thing in the world. Um, but what I'm doing right now is I just did the same thing like I did yesterday with Deadpool. I just kind of sketched it in real quick. It seems to save me a lot more time. But I promise I'll be drawing number 1 on paper and then transferring it over. But yeah, so basically all I did was the same steps. Once I get done tracing it, um, tracing over my sketch with the basic lines, I go in and I start adding the inking. Now, if you've seen, I had an older Nightcrawler video trying to mimic how Humberto Ramos draws, but it's essentially the same thing. I'm just going in and adding in inking on the black areas more thick where there's a little bit less exposed, but since I'm going to have him exploding out of his one of his portals, um, I decided to leave some open where I would usually probably cover more black like I did with the Deadpool and leave very little open. This way, like I said, we can have a little bit more visible on his body, which would make sense having the portal itself being open. Um, so yeah, once I fill in most of that stuff on the black, the rest is all just red and white, so it's all visible anyway. So I can just do a basic kind of ink shading. It's nothing too fancy or crazy. I am, I will not be afraid to tell you, I am not near the level of Marvel and DC in the way that they shade. I'm still learning and trying out different things, which is what's great about art. It's what you should be doing, as well as just experimenting, trying different styles, see what you come up with, see what's the best. Um, I did want to make sure I highlighted the eye, so I kind of, put some black underneath there, and then again, of course, around the arm, and then just a little bit of detail on the sword handles and stuff like that. Because one thing about his character I thought was cool is he's kind of like a swashbuckler a little bit. He loves defense, and he can use that tail too to fight with a sword as well. So he's a very versatile character, and like I said, overall personality is great. So I used the magic wand tool, inverted it, and added a layer below it, and I just simply colored it. Now there's different uniform styles. I went with the traditional on this one that he wears. Mass majority of them are black and red, and then like where the hands and the feet are, they turn out to be a white color. Now, like I said, there's other versions, and his hair is black, almost like a raven color, kind of like they used to draw Wolverine in the comics. But his fur on his body is actually like a midnight blue. Again, it helps him blend into the shadows. So I wanted to make sure I picked the right color for that. And then, of course, he has the awesome demon yellow eye color too. And then again, I just picked random colors for the sword. I mean, there's no real rhyme or reason to it. Just wanted to have different colors pop or blend in. Next thing I did was added another layer above that using the same mask as I did before. And I'm just doing like I did with Deadpool and the other videos, just kind of subtracting out the light or the shadow just so that I can see how different things overlay. Again, I don't always do that, but for the most part, when I really want to show more lighting and stuff in it, I tend to go this route. It's been fun actually trying that, and I think it turned out Pretty good. You know, once I get that lighting on there, again, since he's coming out of the portal, I wanted to do some highlights, so I add a new layer above that. Just called it highlights, and because he has kind of like this purpley pink color when he teleports out, I decided to make the highlights that color. So I just hit up the edges in different areas that the light would reflect. Um, I think I went a little overboard with the mid region of the body, but hey, we're here to play and have fun and make mistakes. Yeah, so I mean, other than that, I just went and added a layer on the bottom. I tried some things that didn't really work out, like with the gradient tool. And then I just found like a cloud brush that I downloaded for free from Photoshop and just started making like a poofy thing. And then I did like an overlay. So I mean, other than that, I think I got the point across. You know, added a little sparkly, you know, extra to it with a little glow. Other than that, yeah, Nightcrawler is my number two. My man, Nightcrawler. Who's your number two? Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you think of the video. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe. Other than that, have a great day. Keep on sketching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Bye.